Okay, YouTube, I'm making another video on, I was making videos on dreams that I had about the end of the world. Well, this video is gonna be about dreams that I had that actually came true, and also it involves my two of my cousins that are one moved to Las Vegas, the other one died. So I'll tell you first the dream I had about the death of my cousin. I had my oldest cousin. He had a rough life, and he basically became an alcoholic. I'm not gonna pull any punches because that's the truth. And they found him dead, sitting on a chair in a backyard somewhere in this town. And they didn't know how to tell my aunt, his mother, because she's already old and she has like she's not all up there, mentally. And so they thought that if they tell her the news that her son died, she was gonna lose it. So they didn't want to tell her. But around this time, I used to sleep in the day because I worked at Home Depot at night, and I had a lot of weird, demonic, and crazy dreams about the end. And I had this dream also where I had a dream where I could hear my relatives. They all gathered here in this house, and I had a dream that I woke up and I saw my cousin, a female cousin, and I told her, you know what? I had a dream that they already told my aunt about his death, and she took it very well. Like, she didn't even cry or she didn't overreact or nothing. She didn't lose it. And she's like, really? And so then I woke up, and that's exactly what happened. I told my cousin about my aunt not losing it, and that they told her about the death, and she took it very well. Then one of my uncles was there, and he's like, "Oh, that means the opposite is gonna happen." La 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 la. And I'm like, "No, no, 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 no. You're wrong because my dream was it felt very real that that's exactly what's gonna happen." And then all of a sudden, like a few minutes later, I can hear them telling her, my family. My mom told my aunt about what really happened to my cousin, how they found him dead. And all you could hear was, "Oh, my son, my son." But she didn't cry. She didn't go hysterical or nothing. She was very calm. And I want to add that my aunt is studying the Bible too. So I think God helped her a lot in this instance. And my dream came true. And I told my cousin, my female cousin, I'm like, see, they're telling her, and she didn't lose it. And she's like, holy crap, like, that's true. You just told me about this dream and it came true. So that was one time that my dream came true. Another time, I have this cousin that moved to Las Vegas, and he also told me about a dream that came true. And this is around the whole 9/11 time where the planes, crashed into the towers on purpose, probably. And so at that time, we used to work at the Shedd Aquarium, me and my cousin and a friend of mine. And I wanted to quit that job, but I didn't know how to quit it, because it would have been awkward just leaving like that. So I didn't know how to quit, but I wanted to quit. And my cousin told me this dream he had that he had a dream that he got fired. And this is before 9/11 or right after 9/11. Yeah, this is right after 9/11, I think. And he had a dream that he got fired. They told him he was fired, and he waited outside this bridge you can see by the street. There was a long bridge that connected to the Shedd Aquarium. And then he told me that he saw me in the dream coming out, that they fired me, but I was very happy. You could see me waving my hands. And then I asked, what about my friend, our friend, which I won't name his name, but he's like, no, they didn't fire him. And I go, okay, that's weird. Well, that dream came true not too much long after that. And he told me, holy shit, remember about that dream I told you? And then I remembered. I'm like, yeah, it happened exactly how he said. He got fired first. He waited outside. I got fired. I was happy because I wanted to quit that job and I didn't know how to quit. And our friend stayed working there at the shit aquarium for a while. So these are, two dreams that came true. And my concern is that I've had more dreams after that also came true. And I started seeing, spiritual manifestations of real stuff moving and hearing stuff in this house, which I have a lot of stories about this house. Even I have a story about this same cousin involving sleep paralysis, which I already told in one of my videos on sleep paralysis. But yeah, it's just weird when the dreams do come true exactly, and there is no explanation for that, and you can't really prove it. I can only tell you the story, but that's exactly what happened, and uh, yeah, I'm not making this shit up, just to waste your time. It's this stuff is real. Um, actually, I remember posting a YouTube video a long time ago. I took him down, but one of my friends saw it, and in it, I'm talking about how my house was haunted, and I could hear footsteps, and he slept in my house overnight. And I remember him saying, I'm tired. Fuck the devil. Good night. I'm like, all right, good night. And then immediately after that, we hear footsteps in the attic. And he's like, holy shit. He couldn't believe it. But I didn't say anything because I wanted to see his reaction. And he heard it very clearly. And he just looked at me, and I looked at him back. And I'm like, see, I'm not making it up. I'm not making shit up. This stuff is real. And he got like, wow. And he saw the video on YouTube. And he's like, yep, I remember that. That's exactly what happened. And these dreams are exactly what happened. They manifested. And so now I wonder about the dreams I had, or the thought I had where 2017 will be like probably the decisive year where everything changes. We'll see. I could be wrong because that was just like a weird thought, but I did dream about the end coming very soon. All right, people, take care. Sleep well. Bye bye.